Hey everybody! Trying to get this angle right for the drums. I'm working on it. We'll see maybe in the future that I can have multiple cameras and like a whole crew helping me out. But anyway, just trying to throw this together. This is a lesson that I went over with one of my students this last week, and I thought it was really cool because we're trying to do things that uh, maybe sound complicated, but are way easier than there's they sound. Maybe that's what it is. But what it was is the open-handed drum fill, which there's many of these, but just getting this sort of idea down, and then you can build from there. Or there's so many ways to go once you start doing the open-handed technique, which actually I kind of got introduced to the open hand technique because I'd been playing drums for a while, when I was 18 or a little bit later in those times, and I decided to try to play drums left-handed. And what I started to realize is there's a whole drum technique of open-handed, which means most drumming you have the right hand over your left hand, and you have this little crossover thing. Okay, but open-handed technique is like this, which I'm not very good at right now. But anyway, so no problem there, right? So that's kind of just a different technique that leaves you open to really explore the drum kit in a different way. You can really start to find some unique patterns. But this is Simple Notes Music, so we're going to keep it nice and simple. And let's talk about two ways to do this drum fill, which is going to be like this. Snare, tom one, floor tom. Okay, so the way I did that, snare. Okay, that was a little bit difficult, and the reason why it's a little more difficult than it needs to be is I'm doing these crossover things, right? I'm starting with my right hand, left hand, and then I have to move this arm up just to get to that floor tom. Once you get used to it, it's not so bad. But if you want to, do the same fill without as much, I guess just in a smoother way, we can start with our left hand. And follow me here. So now left hand, right hand, left hand, and then right hand goes to floor tom. Now in this way, I haven't crossed my arms at all. Way easier then, right? That's a lot more work. And when you're playing drums, keeping it simple is usually allows for a smoother fill, especially when you're really trying to get down on a metronome and get in a band sequence. A lot of drummers, they'll be playing, and they can hold a beat fine. But once it comes down to the drum fill, sometimes they can't hit that right on the metronome. And so finding ways to smooth out your drum fills is definitely going to help you with keeping to a metronome. Okay, so how do we apply this? Well, let's do this one more time. We'll do the fill, and then we'll add the beat and play the beat 3 times. On the 4th one, we'll do the fill. Just keeping it simple, like always. Simple Notes Music, that's what we do. All right, so one more time. The drum fill starts with our left hand, and we go. So snare, tom, floor tom. All right, and it's left, right, left, right. Bop, 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 boom. For some reason, I like to vocalize my drum fills. Bop, 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 boom. Right? Okay. So let's play just a simple beat, just a little kickback rock beat, and we'll add the drum fill on the 4th time around. So here we go. 2, 3, 4, and kind of hard to be on camera and do the same thing. But anyway, so there we go. That's pretty much how we throw it together. I'm just gonna do that one more time, and maybe we can find a way to speed up that fill. We'll just hold off maybe half a measure, just so that fill can be a little faster. So that would sound like this. Something like that. Okay, and even that was a little bit wonky on the metronome, on that click. So, obviously, this is something that can be taken and explored in so many different ways. But when you're thinking about your drum fills, try to find a way where you can do an open-handed, drum fill. Just keeping it so we're not crossing our arms, so we're not making it harder than it has to be, so we're not, hitting our arms or swiping our stick across our faces. Gosh, so many times I'm just like smacking myself in the face with these drumsticks, trying to, do the fill that I want to do, But either way, hope you enjoyed this lesson. Hope you enjoyed, listening to, some of these, little fills that I'm doing. And, you of course, got any questions, let me know, hit me up. Sorry, it's been a while since I've been posting, but I should be back into some regular routine shortly. So thanks again for, dropping by. All right, bye.